Welcome, lovely souls. So, what I'm learning about, forgiveness is that it is important for you to be aware of how you feel personally in a situation so that you can consciously make wise decisions. Because, I grew up in a full blown hypocritical Christian household where they would say you can't feel angry, but yet they would incite a lot of anger in many. And then the ones they were closest to would be gaslit to feel like if you're acknowledging the anger that I am trying to cause within you so that I can control you with shame and guilt, I'm going to basically, I'm going to make it so you don't feel comfortable validating your emotions. And I'm starting to accept my emotions in the situations. And as I'm working through the heavy ones, they're becoming lighter and lighter over time. But let's look at the power of forgiveness, because forgiveness is allowing me to be able to enjoy life, even when it seems like I'm in a place where it's just like dire confusion. And forgiveness allows me to focus on something else that, like humanitarian endeavors and things like that. So let's look at the power of forgiveness. We have Goddess Oya Storms and Mommy Wata Naked. So I feel as if, forgiveness allows you to be very authentic to the point where change happens. It allows you to be influential. We're blessed with sacred lust supported by resistance and secrets revealed. So what this is saying, forgiveness allows you to feel free within your own body. So while you're focusing on forgiveness and being able to see what it is that you do need to pay attention to, those who are resisting the truth coming out, they just end up self-destructing, because it's just like they know that the things that they are subjecting you to, they would have crumbled and fell under the pressure. So, congratulations if you're here, and things like that. So definitely, if you have to do like a forgiveness meditation every day, then keep doing that so that you can keep your heart light and, so you can attract a lot of beautiful experiences, all right? But yeah, this is a time where a lot of people who don't truly understand forgiveness are going overboard to hurt people's feelings, because they can't physically harm you, they can't mentally harm you the way they'd like to. So they're just trying to really hit you where it hurts, emotional. So please forgive those distractions. That's just simply part of the North Node anyway. Forgive them. The more forgiveness you have in your heart, it also increases protection for you and your loved ones, if you're curious. But without further ado, welcome to this recall pick a card titled, What is Spirit Asking You to Focus On Right Now, okay? In this moment, you'll know when it's time to change up what you need to be focusing on. And I'll see you at your pal or pals of choice. I'm so grateful to be a vessel of spirit, so that in this time where we are not giving into, pressures of bullying, we are standing 10 toes down for what we believe in, protecting our families, and also still learning to have a good time, okay? Let's do this, you guys, together. See you at your pal or pals of choice, all right? Hello, beautiful pal one. Thank you for being present. I'm so grateful to be here with you guys. All right, you guys. So, what is Spirit asking you to focus on right now? I'm using my homemade deck. I love this deck. I put so much love into it. So maybe you're being asked to create something and put love into it. Like, I feel like you guys already do that, pal. One. But I feel like you guys are being asked to create with love. We have in we have this quote unquote, I'm repeating a mental pattern of worrying. So yeah, when you guys start worrying, you know, and this is in you may, you know, have an overactive sacral chakra, you know, things of that nature. So you're being asked to create something that is going, like, create a humanitarian endeavor when you guys start worrying. Like, I feel like your overactive sacral chakra could be a conditioned trauma response, you know? But you're being asked to have that self-discipline and focus compassionately, of course, and go create something worth creating, okay? Because I feel like a lot of us, when we experience worry, we want to replace that worry with feeling good. And this is where our sacral chakras can become overactive and things of that nature. And well, hey, to balance your sacral chakra, why don't you create something? We have romantic love, joy, tenderness, and expression. So, what is Spirit asking you to focus on? Spirit is asking you to be present in the moment with a conscious lover. If that person is here with you, even if it's not showing up in how you would have thought a conscious lover would show up, pal one. Like, I feel like there's a conscious lover energy in your energy field. And I feel like Spirit's asking you to, like, just completely release expectations of what a romantic love looks like. This will allow you to be able to, you know, joyfully and tenderly express your true emotions, you know, without focusing on what if I get hurt again, things like that. You know, you've been through more than enough, pal one, to be able to recognize certain red flags. And just because people in the past have hurt you doesn't mean this conscious lover has intentions to hurt you, okay? All right, and I guess, Spirit, how can pal one be able to release expectations? Like, yeah, how can, forgive me, how can pal one be able to release expectations that it can keep them from actually fully enjoying the experience of a conscious lover? Okay, we're blessed with 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Hangman. Okay, we're blessed with the 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. So, you know you're with a conscious lover if this conscious lover is very spiritually wealthy and focused on the long range goal, and they actively show you every day that they do not take shortcuts. So, and despite things that they do experience, they continue to love up on themselves, okay? And with the 6 of Cups, no, I don't know, I said, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and 4 of Cups, you know, the wisdom that you have gained, and you've gained an abundance of wisdom from being deceived. Trust that you are applying it. And if you're just in a moment where you're just like, I need to get to the bottom of this, that's just anxiety acting up and telling you that the same thing's happening again. Take some time to simply sit and be still. Get out in nature, do some meditation, you know. 10-10. A cycle just ended for pile 1. What cycle just ended for pile 1? We have the 4 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. The Emperor and Judgment. So a cycle that just ended for you guys is people who have been trying to keep the truth from coming out. They cannot run. It's like they underestimated the power of truth. They underestimated the power of truth triumphing lies and things. So the truth is reigning, and any type of involvement that anyone has had in trying to cover up the truth coming out, they're having to surrender to the mighty force of truth. Okay? So I feel like we're going to end it there, and I hope that helped you guys. Hey, beautiful pals too. Thank you for being present. So, let's see, what is Spirit asking you to focus on right now? We have 9 of Pentacles, the Hangman. You're being asked to develop deeper gratitude. We have the King of Pentacles and the Strength card. You're being asked to develop deeper gratitude for the wealth of knowledge that you have garnered, for overcoming very difficult times. You're being asked to truly see yourself, gently, because you're so beautiful inside and out, beautiful pals too. You have the ability to, soften the hardest of hearts. Okay? So you're being asked to just, really focus on, like, okay, let me work on seeing myself more clearly. What is it about myself that I've been overlooking? And you'll be very surprised when you discover how you getting close to yourself by finding out different things about yourself will bring a lot of joy to your life, okay? You have the Hermit and the Page of Wands, 6 of Cups. I don't want to keep saying 6 of Cups, but 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. So I feel as if you are definitely in the zone. You're a spiritual warrior, focused on the long-range game. You're definitely chosen if you're watching this, You've answered the call, and I feel as if, you may reflect too often on the lies and deceit that others have subjected you to, and you're being asked to redirect that by definitely seeing beyond past the lies, okay? It's like when you catch yourself, like identifying yourself with the lies that others have projected onto you based off how they feel about themselves, you're being asked to slow down with the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the 7 of Pentacles, because maybe these feelings can be overwhelming and you may start overworking and then realizing that you're experiencing slowness. So you're being asked to simply relax when you're like not ready to, or when you feel you're not ready to face the truth of these illusions that people have placed on you. You have the Judgment and the 7 of Cups. In relaxation, naturally the answers of truth you seek will come to you. Okay? And it'll be much easier for you to, with the 8 of Cups and the Death card, for you to walk away from that which is not true. Okay? A lot more easier than if you're just trying to keep, putting an end to something. Because I feel like, pal, too, You've experienced a lot of endings and beginnings and things like that. And you may have, kept busy to create, by creating or, staying so focused on the mission, your life purpose mission, it's out of, like feeling like you need a sense of purpose. But in this moment, I'm feeling like your sense of purpose, you're walking it, and you may not even be realizing that things are changing so fast. Everyone is shocked. You're being asked to slow down so that you can see it and bathe in feelings of satiation and gratitude, okay? So that's it, beautiful pal, too. I hope that served you well. Hello, beautiful pal, too. Thank you for being here. Let's look into what is Spirit asking you to focus on right now. Oh, wow. Truth, this card with Goddess Noonday Truth came out sideways with Speak Up. So I feel as if beautiful pal 3 with truth being sideways, I feel as if Spirit is asking some of you guys who've been ODing on shadow work to take a break. Part of the reason you may OD on shadow work is because you feel like you didn't speak up for yourself or you weren't protected at a certain stage in your life. And so it's like you definitely have high morals and values. I'm picking up pal 3. So you may have a habit of trying to make sure that you're always at a certain level energetically, but for some of you that's actually lowering your vibration. You're being asked to actually have fun. Part of your shadow side is seeing seeing where you lack. Like you may feel like I have to do this much work to get this and that, and literally, you're way ahead of a lot of people. We're not doing comparison of like progression things, but it's time for you to like speak up about the betrayal that you have experienced. Well, no. Let's be more. I feel like you possibly have been doing that, pal 3. But we have radical rebirth, betrayal, and grief. It's time for you to speak up about your radical rebirth. Because I feel as if some of you may still see yourself through the eyes of the betrayal and the grief. But literally, you're a completely different person. So Spirit is asking you to focus on speaking up about your radical rebirth, okay? Because no one from your past can recognize you. They respect not to approach you the way they once were able to. Even if they're doing other things on the side to get to you, they're not going to approach you as dirtily as they did before. We have naked, storms, resistance, and sacred lust. So I feel as if the more that you step into authenticity, your desirability will increase. And storms of resistance, anyone who's in resistance to the overall truth, which you stand for, pal 3, will be removed. Okay? Let's get another card from this deck. I'm going to take a nap again after. Going back to sleep after I do this reading, you guys. Find that nice, sweet balance. We have intuition, supported by good juju, surrender, and miracles. I believe you're learning to trust your intuition, Pal 3. And part of your magic is learning to surrender to miracles. Like really trusting that the universe is taking care of things that you may not see. All right, so what can Pal 3 do as their